that this desire has created, the mindset of the devotee changes. So he or she chants Harinam, follows the rules and regulations of Vaidhi Bhakti, and practices the 9 processes of Vaidhi Bhakti, but not with the same heart. The heart has changed. The mindset has changed. Now it has become natural. Naturally starts to reside in Vrindavan and mentally serves alongside Krishna's loving devotees. The devotee's emotions flow naturally to serve the Vrajavasi that he is or she is attracted to. It could be a Manjari, a Saka, or parental role model. The life of the devotee that then enters into the personal training under such Vrajavasi. This is very important point out to that the formidable roles of Vaidhi Bhakti are not to be rejected or minimized in importance, but remain as the foundation for steady practice, at least until he or she is completely fixed in spontaneous love. So what is the problem? I have to cut through. So what is the problem?
5 minutes.
Okay. The problem is called in the impediments that hinder a devotee from entering into Raganuga Bhakti. So this is very important to understand. We have to know where we are at. In Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, indirectly, Srila Rupa Goswami shows the obstacles by describing what is the opposite of lobha. First, attachment to Vaidhi Bhakti. If we are practicing, but we're still practicing out of fear, that we need to comply with our duty. I have to chant my rounds. I have to do this. I have to do that. We can't progress. We are stuck. So too much attachment to this Vaidhi Bhakti can be a problem. This devotee is not qualified yet. Material desires, anya vilasa, even subtle desires for wealth, followers, reputation, liberation, material pleasures, these things make the heart very heavy. And the spontaneous attraction cannot awaken. So we must become very careful not to commit offenses towards devotees or anyone. This is very important. And don't be attached to the misery or hopelessness either. Because all this will become by sincerity and by mercy. So it doesn't really matter where we are. It will come with sincerity and mercy. Over dependence on logic and scholarship, excessive intellectual analysis without tasting ras, it will be a block to the free flowing of greed. It will be too much in our head. It will be mental. So we have to have also ras along with the studies. Lack of taste to hear Harikatha, Krishna Lila. If Braj pastimes don't draw the heart naturally, the seed of Raganuga Bhakti still hasn't awakened in our heart. Sometimes we can feel, oh, this is too much for me. I've been listening to Harikatha for so many days, so many hours, I can't take anymore. I have to do something else. Okay? It hasn't awakened. So, Bhaktivinoda Thakur is also giving us a very specific listing of these things that hinder our advancement in bhakti. Aparad, offenses, attachment to worldly enjoyment, dry ritualistic of mechanical sadhana, desire for liberation. Now I cannot go through each of them, but these are, you can go and read. And anarthas from karma and jnana. I guess I'm gonna have to stop right here. Anyhow, Srila Rupa Goswami. Oh, I'm gonna finish with something special. I have still 3-4 more pages. Come on, this is ridiculous. Okay, so how is Krishna reacting to the love of his devotees, to the love of the devotees? In Vidakta Madhava, Krishna says, "My dear friend Madhumandala, staying here with you and others, I will delight the creatures of Vrindavan forest with the sound of my flute." When Krishna, playing by the Yamuna shore, kisses his flute, the waters in the streams become stunned and solid. The rocks become soft and melt, and the mountains, no longer standing still, tremble and walk about. Such is the power of Krishna's flute. How Srila Rupa Goswami is offering these gifts to the devotees that are like the chakora birds, constantly thirsty to drink unlimitedly the nectar flowing into their hearts at the vision of Krishna's love and willingness to give happiness to his devotees, to give happiness to his cows, his hills, his trees, his birds, his flowers, his creepers, his deer, his gopas, and his dear gopis, whose melting minds and hearts are under the spell of Krishna's flute. I humbly bow down to the lotus feet of Srila Rupa Goswami and pray for his benevolent mercy. I also humbly pray to the devotees in this assembly to have mercy upon me and to forgive my offenses. I have many obstacles in my way to the goal, but I'm very fortunate that I'm not alone in this pathway. Srila Prabhupada, Srila Gurudev, or entire Guru Vargan serves a purpose, a support for all of us together to move along towards one place and one goal, back to Godhead, back to Krishna, back to our home. Hare Krishna. Jai Sri Krishna, Jai Sri Radhe, Hare Krishna, Vandava Pranams.